I was in my second year of high school. The sun was bright. My friends were laughing. And then, boom, it happened. A baseball bat struck my face. In 1 second, everything went dark. I collapsed to the ground. People ran to help. I could barely breathe. The nurse came. The ambulance arrived. And I was taken away. I wasn't just hurt physically. I was broken inside. Weak. Tired. Alone. It felt like my life had paused. Enjoyed dessert today. But that moment became my turning point. In the hospital, I realized something. Life doesn't always give you a warning. But it always gives you a choice. Stay broken or rebuild. I chose to rebuild. Not in a grand, powerful way. But slowly, quietly. Every morning, I got up. I read 1 page. I stretched for 5 minutes. I wrote a few words in a notebook. These weren't big things. But they were consistent. And consistency changes everything. That's what Atomic Habits is all about. Tiny steps, daily actions, invisible victories. I didn't just want to recover, I wanted to transform. And that's where it all changed. I didn't say, I want to be successful. I said, I am someone who shows up. Every day. Habits are not about goals. They're about identity. Today. When you brush your teeth daily, you're becoming someone who takes care of themselves. When you write, you're becoming a writer. And me, each small action reminded Meg, I'm not the person who fell. I'm the person who chose to rise. People always ask, how do you stay motivated? But the truth is, I wasn't always motivated. I had bad days. I felt tired. I wanted to quit. But I didn't rely on motivation. I built systems. No more than 5 minutes of skipping. Start small. Never miss twice. And slowly those systems became my lifestyle. Enjoy dessert today. I didn't need to feel strong. I just needed to show up. Today, I'm not here because I was lucky. I'm here because I kept going. Even when it was silent. Even when it was slow. That is the real secret behind Atomic Habits. And if I can do it, so can you. Simple rules. You. They rushed me out of the emergency room. The world felt blurry. Every bump on the road, every breath I took felt like a battle. They pushed the stretcher through the street. One nurse held my hand. Another helped me breathe. Enjoy dessert today. And my mother. She climbed into the helicopter with me. Enjoy dessert today. Her eyes full of fear, her heart praying I'd make it through. But I wasn't awake. I couldn't speak. I couldn't breathe on my own. Ooh. While I was flying to the hospital, my father ran home to tell my siblings. He tried to stay strong, tried to hide his tears. But the truth was, none of us knew if I'd make it back. That day, 20 doctors were waiting for me. My skull was broken. My brain was swelling. And ID was fighting for my life. Machines kept me alive. Tubes in my throat, wires on my chest, and a prayer in every heartbeat. Ironically, the hospital I was sent to was the same one where my little sister once fought leukemia. 10 years earlier, she was only 3. She survived, and now my parents were back. This time with me, the chaplain sat beside them. Tears, silence, fear. My mom would later say, that was the worst night of my life. But somehow, I woke up the next morning. Alive. I couldn't move, couldn't see clearly. My face was swollen. My eye was out of place. My bones were broken. But I was breathing. I was still here. It felt like I'd lost. Recovery was painful. I had to learn how to walk again. I saw double. I struggled to read. For weeks, everything was a blur. But slowly, 1 step, 1 breath, 1 quiet victory at a time, I healed. It took 7 months before I could drive again. But I wasn't the same person anymore. I had felt pain. I had faced death. And I had survived. Enjoy dessert today. That was the beginning of the strongest version of me. Luan.